Hi, Lori.
Hi.
Good to see you again.
Yes, nice to see you.
Thanks so much for coming in. Looking forward to your visit. We have a couple of current specials right now. We're doing a K18 promo. So if you get K18 with your color service today, you can take any of the products home with you for 15% off.
Okay.
These are all of our beverages and snacks. If there's anything I can get you today, I'm happy to do so.
Okay. I'm okay for now.
All right.
Yeah.
And then on the back side is our new added value experience menu. If you want to add any of these services today, I mentioned the K18. That's one of our promo ones. It's one of our best treatments for lightning services. Or we also have this age cleansing is one of my favorites, but not everyone's into that. So you can bring it with you and we can decide when we get over.
Okay,
Come on
sounds
over.
good. I'll take a look.
Hey, Lori, thanks for looking over that ABE menu. Is there anything that catches your interest on there?
Yes, let's do the ABC for the moisture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. We'll do that one. And then I know that you scheduled today because you saw a post I put on Instagram. So if you watched the balayage video with the copper, I posted that actually, and she came in from that. So,
Yes.
so you like the lightness in the front and adding a little bit of that money piece.
Yes.
Okay. And then we want to do more of like a warmer brunette this time.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So the last time we colored, well, let me ask you one other question. How do you like how does it feel the base color growing out on your hair from the last time I saw you?
So I actually like that you can't see the line.
Okay.
So I feel like it looks natural. I mean, of
Okay.
course, this isn't natural, but the growth is easier to maintain.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to stick with that same color line. Some color lines have different finishes, so that's why I ask.
Okay.
But let's look at something a little warmer. So the last time we did really cool. We did an ABN, which is a little darker. So we could go, if you like warm, you might see a little bit of tonal difference. I mean, you can see a little bit now, I guess. So if we went with like more of a GB, you're going to have like
Okay.
a little bit more warmth. That one's really pretty. The NGs are really pretty in here. They're a little bit more on that chocolate side. And then as far as the other colors, I think maybe the NWs might be good. Like maybe this one, it's a little bit warmer, but still dark like we did before.
I think the second one that you mentioned, that you said more on the chocolate side. I think it was
This one,
Yeah.
the NG,
Yeah.
it's really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me color match that to where you're at. I think the 4 is kind of closer to where your previous color is, so we might stick with that. But yeah, it'll give it really nice tones.
Okay.
And then for the light pieces, we're keeping it a little bit warmer this time. So when I think chocolate, I always go to this one. It's kind of a warm and a cool. Let me find it and see what you think. Like this is the newest, like more chocolatey colors.
Oh, that's pretty.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this one's the level 7 NCH. And I think actually I think we did a 7 last time, but what I can do is dilute it a little bit so it's a little more sheer.
Okay.
So it doesn't go so dark.
Gotcha.
But
And
something
that would
like
be
that.
around the face,
All the light
like the
pieces.
layers. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
So we can always play with a couple different colors too. Since we're doing a money piece, we could keep the money piece lighter and do the other back of your hair a little darker too.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen that or like that idea in photos.
I have seen it, but I don't like when the money piece is just like the only thing
Yeah,
light.
no,
I
yeah.
like the kind of like having a few more.
Blended.
Yeah, blended.
Okay. So maybe we'll just do just the 7 and kind of keep it like
Yeah.
a little more sheer.
That's pretty.
Do you have anything coming up in your future that you need like your hair color to look good for?
Honeymoon
Okay.
trip.
When is that?
It's actually like this
Oh,
coming
that's where
week.
you're
Yeah.
going?
Like in a week.
Is it delayed? You guys have been married for a little while.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a year and a half
That's
delayed.
entrepreneur life.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Finding like the perfect 6 days was hard. So
Understand
yeah.
that. Awesome. Okay, so then I'm glad that we got you in for this.
Yes.
Because you need to
I'll
look
be
good
like
for your
in the
honeymoon.
beach. I want like beach waves,
All
like
right.
all that.
Cool. Sounds good. And then how is everything, like all of your products at home? Are you having good success with your hair? Is there anything that's like bothering you or stressing you about your hair?
I think the product you gave me last time for the shampoo and conditioner was great.
Okay.
But I did run out like in the last month,
Okay.
and then I instantly noticed it went dry again.
Okay.
So that's why I want to add the ABC.
Okay.
And then go back to using it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. And we did a mask as conditioner.
Yes,
I
we
love
did.
that.
Yeah, we did it like a mask. So that was the one thing I did notice, because as soon as I ran out and stopped using it, it went back to kind of like that, just like very, it got tingled a lot because of the hard water.
Okay.
So.
We do also have new shower filters. I don't know how your
yeah.
husband will feel about that, but they're scented. So that's why some of our clients have been like, oh, I don't know, it's scented. But I'm like, well, my husband just doesn't have to use that shower head.
Yeah, we have other showers.
So, okay.
Yeah.
So those are good too. They do have unscented ones as well, but sometimes those can help to prevent, any like mineral buildup on your hair, which can cause dryness too.
Yeah.
And then make sure that you have a good leave-in for your beach days, or I'm assuming you're going to the beach.
Yes, I will need to get that because I don't have that.
Okay.
So yeah, because I'll be in the beach in the sun, which is not my normal. I just want to make sure I'm ready for the trip to not for it to take a hit right after the treatment.
Right. Well, and it might fade it a little bit, but you also have to have fun. So
yes.
But one thing I like to do is before I go swimming, whether it's a pool, ocean, anything, try to put as much leave-in my hair as possible, or wet it before I get in like a shower.
Yeah.
Because if I'm going to go under and it's already wet, it's going to absorb less of that pool or salt water.
Yeah.
Same with like the leave-in conditioner. So even if it's just dry and you put a lot of that on before, it's going to prevent it from getting on there. And then you can always just wash it when you're done.
Okay, that's a good idea.
To make sure that it's like
Yeah.
Not dry. Because that salt, it feels crusty.
Yeah, so. It'll, especially with my thick, like wavy hair, it'll kind of stay in it.
For sure.
So.
Okay. So I'm going to break this down to you because we are role playing, but I'm going to show you what I'm doing and then I'm going to show you how to do it. So this is our price list. It's very complicated, but pretty much I'm going to be doing a haircut, a base color, a face frame highlight, this is a gloss, and then the ABC that we had from the AVE menu. And then this is the total here. So there's a couple of different ways that you can do this, especially if we're in a salon and the stylist has a lot of chairs open, right? Like sometimes people don't want the number said out loud. So you can use your phone and you can add it up and then you can say, okay, Lori, this is going to be the grand total with everything today. Is that comfortable with you?
Yes.
And then we can go forward from there. So then you just see that I showed her on my phone. Mm-hmm. That way you're not speaking out loud. Some people don't feel comfortable having their price said in front of a busy salon. Or you can write it on the paper or show them on the paper. You can say it. It's up to you. It's your style. But either way, you have to make sure and you have to say, is this okay with you?
Right.
Let's pretend she said no. So if she said no, then, maybe we save the haircut for the next time. Maybe we change the ABC. Maybe we don't do the highlights and we just do the base, like what's most important to her, and break down that formula and that budget and see how we can make sure that it does accommodate to her, because this isn't going to be comfortable for everybody and that's okay. But you have to work through it in your consultation and make sure that you're doing what you need to do for your guest. Cool. And then the last thing I always say to every single guest before I go to mix color is, do you have any other questions before we get started?
No.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
You should also go over maintenance, although Lori is a regular guest here, so she's pretty aware of her maintenance, but it would be good to make sure that you tell someone how much it costs to maintain the color, how often they should come back. So, you usually maintain about every 8 weeks is seems like a good number for you. Maybe 12 if you're busy, just because Lori doesn't have a high percentage of gray hair, so that's good. She's lucky so far. But if you have a guest with higher percentage of gray hair, maybe they need to come back at 4 weeks. So it's up to you to determine that and to prescribe it, because if you're not, then they think it doesn't matter when they come back, and then they don't know. So it's you to teach.
Yes.
All right, cool. Thanks for doing that with me.
Of course.